Assalamu alaikum dear students. Welcome to NIEVS Home School. I am Samina Akhter, Assistant Teacher of English of National Ideal English Version School. Today I am going to take a BGS class for the students of class 5. Okay, so here the topic of our class is written. Chapter 1, Lesson 4, 5, 6, Discussion. Okay. So this is the lecture number 2 and you will have SW also, and let's see the pages of your book here. Lesson 4, Pakistani Atrocities. So atrocities mean some cruelty or violence against a group or against people, a person. Okay, atrocities. So let's read the lesson first. Upon the directives of President Yahya on the night of 25th March 1971, the Pakistani army attacked different places of Dhaka city, including Rajarbagh police lines, EPR headquarters, Pilkhana, residential halls of the students, as well as residence of Dhaka University teachers. Okay. When attacked, the police members of Rajarbagh police lines resisted with their 303 guns, but they could not survive in front of the modern weapons of the occupying force. They also attacked other big cities in the country during that dreadful night. The code name of the attack was Operation Searchlight. Many innocent people, including students, teachers, police and EPR members were killed, which was nothing but a genocide. 30 lakh people were martyred in the 9-month-long liberation war. More than 1 crore people had to take shelter in India as refugees, leaving their home and belongings. Okay, so here is a picture of a bridge which is called Hardinge Bridge of Bangladesh. It was destroyed in the war by the Pakistani army. So let's discuss the first para. Okay, so here it is written that President Yahya directed that on the night of 25th March, an attack should be given on Dhaka city by the Pakistani army, and the main places that would be attacked are Rajarbagh police lines, EPR headquarters, Pilkhana, and residential halls of the students and the residence of teachers, Dhaka University teachers. So these were the places which were attacked at first in the night of 25th March. Okay, so when attacked, the police member of Rajarbagh police lines resisted. That means they protested or they withstood with their 303 guns. It is a type of gun, a very normal type of gun. They resisted with this type of guns, but they could not survive in front of the modern weapons of the occupying force. Occupying force, that is Pakistani army, the controlling force. So they had modern weapons, so the police men could not survive in front of them. They also attacked other big cities in the country during that dreadful night. Okay, the code name of the attack was Operation Searchlight. So this brutal attack was named Operation Searchlight. Many innocent people, including students, teachers, police and EPR members, which means East Pakistan Regiment members, were killed. Okay, which was nothing but a genocide. Genocide means mass murder or killing of people of a particular group or nationality. Okay, 30 lakh people were martyred in the 9-month-long liberation war. Okay, and 1 crore people had to be refugee. Okay, refugee means the people who had to leave their own homes and belongings and take shelter in another country. Okay, so here let's read this paras. It has to be said that some Bengalis joined the opposition. These included organizations called the Shanti Committee, Rajakar, Al-Badr and Al-Shams. These traitors betrayed the freedom fighters by telling the Pakistanis the names of the residences, giving directions, translating Bangla language and helping in the destructions. So, you can see that these organizations called Shanti Committee, Rajakar, Al-Badr and Al-Shams, they were traitors. That means they took the side of the Pakistani army. They were against their own country people. Okay, and they helped them by giving them directions or translating Bangla language. Okay, showing them the houses of Bengalis. So, and they helped in the overall destruction. So, finally, in December 1971, Pakistani invading force made a plan to deprive Bangladesh of many of its intellectuals. Okay, between 10 and 14 December, many professors, doctors, teachers, artists, journalists and poets were captured and murdered. In memory of these intellectuals, 14 December is observed as Martyred Intellectuals Day, Shohid Buddhijivi Divas. Okay, so at the end, towards the end of the war, the Pakistani army thought that they would lose eventually. So why not they kill the people who were an asset to Bangladesh. Okay, like the intellectuals. Okay, like professors, doctors, teachers, artists, and journalists, they were all assets to our country. So the Pakistani armies thought that they should kill these people and make the country deprived of its intellectuals. Okay, so in memory of these intellectuals, we observe 14 December as Martyred Intellectuals Day. Okay, see in this page, dear students, there is the pictures of the intellectuals. You have to know who are these people. There are Professor Govinda Chandra Dev, Munir Chaudhuri, Professor Jyotirmoy Guho Thakurta, Professor Rashidul Hassan, journalist Selina Parvin, Dr. Alim Chaudhuri, Dr. Azharul Haq. So they are the few of many intellectuals who were killed that day, and these were very intelligent and talented people. Okay, so let's see our next lesson. Surrender and victory. Our neighboring country India supported us throughout the war. Okay, it provided food, shelter and medical treatment for Bengali refugees in India. They formulated a supporting force named Mitra Bahini. They also contributed with a military force to fight on behalf of Bangladesh in the attack called Operation Jackpot. On 21st November, a combined military force was formed with the Mitra Bahini and Mukti Bahini under Lieutenant General Arora. Okay, so our neighboring country India helped us in many ways. When people were refugees in India, when Bengalis were refugees in India, the Indian government provided them food, shelter and medical treatment. They also formed a supporting force which is named Mitra Bahini. Okay, and when an attack called Operation Jackpot was taken place. Then Indian Army also helped in that attack, and at last on 21st November a combined military force was formed with Mitra Bahini and Mukti Bahini, and it was under Lieutenant General Arora. Okay. On 3rd December 1971, Pakistan dared to attack some Indian air base. So both the Mitra Bahini and Mukti Bahini responded with land, sea and air strike on Pakistan. Okay, so the result was that Pakistan was forced to surrender on 16 December 1971. The war had lasted just 9 months. So you can see towards the end of the war, Pakistan dared to attack some Indian air base. Air base means the base which is the place which is for the operations of the Air Force, okay, aircrafts. So here when Pakistan attacked Indian air base, both Mitra Bahini and Mukti Bahini responded with three-sided attack, like land, sea and air strikes. Okay, so Pakistan was forced to surrender on 16 December. The surrender document was signed at the racecourse ground in Dhaka by Lieutenant General Niazi of Pakistan and Lieutenant General Jagjit Singh Arora of the combined Indian and Bengali military force. This signified the true independence of Bangladesh. So 16 December is celebrated every year as the Victory Day. Okay, on 8th January 1972, Bangabandhu was released from prison, from imprisonment in Pakistan and returned to Bangladesh on 10 January 1972. So dear students, you can see here the picture of the signing of the surrender document. Lieutenant General Niazi is signing the surrender document on behalf of Pakistan, and he is signing in front of Lieutenant General Jagjit Singh Arora. So it was signed at Racecourse Ground in Dhaka, which is now known as Sohrawardi Uddan. Okay, so let's go to the next page. Here you can see that picture is given of Lieutenant General Jagjit Singh Arora, and there is some information about him. Lieutenant General Jagjit Singh Arora was a Sikh soldier who was born in Punjab. Okay, so here is the task. What happened on these dates in 1971? Okay, now 21st November. Okay, what happened on this day? A combined military force was formed. Then 3rd December, Pakistan attacked Indian air base. Okay, then 16 December, Bangladesh achieved victory through the surrender, so signing the surrender document of Pakistan. Okay, then let's go to the lesson number 6. Okay, state recognition to freedom fighters. State recognition. Okay, so public recognition was given to those who made sacrifices for the war of liberation. The highest award, Bir Shrestha, was given to those who fought and died for their country in the liberation war. The 7 people below were given this title. Okay, so these are the picture of the 7 persons, and these are the names. So the highest award, which is Bir Shrestha, is given to these people. Okay, so the names are: A number, Captain Mohiuddin Jahangir; B, Flight Lieutenant Motiur Rahman; C, Sipahi Hamidur Rahman; D, Lance Naik Nur Muhammad Sheikh; E, Sipahi Mustafa Kamal; F, Engine Room Artificer Ruhul Amin; and G, Lance Naik, Munshi Abdur Rauf. Okay, so these are the Bir Shreshthas of our liberation war. 3 other awards were given to those who showed courage and sacrifice in the war. Bir Uttam, Bir Bikram, Bir Pratik. Okay, through the sacrifices of all the freedom fighters, our country has gained its independence. Okay, so the sacrifices of all freedom fighters made our country free today. So we have to recognize them as our heroes. Now let's see in the next page. Here a picture of the Liberation Museum in Dhaka is given. Okay, and in D number there is a matching. So let's do this matching. Here it is written Chief of Mukti Bahini. So who is the Chief of Mukti Bahini? General Muhammad Ataul Ghani Osmani. Okay, so you have to draw a line towards that. B number, Bengali collaborator supporting Pakistan. It is Rajakar. Okay. Then C number, highest national award given in war. It is Bir Shrestha. Okay. Then D number, Chief of Joint Force. Chief of Joint Force is Lieutenant General Arora. Okay. So these are the lessons for today, and you will have HW 10 fill in the blanks. Okay, you have to do 10 fill in the blanks out of these 3 lessons. Okay, do that properly. So dear student, I hope you have understood the lessons properly, and I hope you will read them at home also, and you will do the HW properly. So stay safe at home, and let's see you in the next class.